welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee from the home court of the Bucks. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Lonzo Ball out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's LeBron in at the small forward.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And a season after he won the most improved player, Antetokounmpo, Clark, was a legit MVP contender.
No doubt about it. I think if the Bucks had been a top seed, perhaps he could have won it, although James Harden was phenomenal last season. The league has been put on notice. This is a guy who wouldn't surprise me at all if he became an MVP at some point in his career.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by LeBron James. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Bledsoe against Ball. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing. With other stars, he's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Paul's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Ingram wide open. Here's McGee. Pass the ball from deep three-point range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And the Bucks with possession. From about 19 feet, the shot by Brogdon no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Yeah, this is just going to be a mismatch every time. LeBron just too fast, too powerful, and too big.
Now here's Lopez. Shoots over McGee. Lopez, no luck.
And, you know, the Bucks in recent seasons have employed an aggressive trapping style defensively. Diminishing returns, though, as the league has figured it out. Now they've gone back to the drawing board.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And with the Bucks' length and athleticism, the pressure style of D made sense.
Yeah, you know, but when it broke down, Kevin, they gave up open threes in today's game. That's almost as bad as a layup.
The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Ingram against Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Ball kicks to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by LeBron. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Some changes here for the Bucks. John Henson. He's checked in for Lopez, and it's Ilyasova in for Maker. Ball against Bledsoe. And it's Henson atop the key. They need this one. And slam dunk by Henson.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Here's McGee. And the layup's good off the glass. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Stolen by McGee. James left side. The shot off that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Down low, here's Henson, and James pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bangs home the trifecta. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bledsoe for 3, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And, you know, really, Bledsoe has to keep hitting it from deep. When he does, I think that really opens up the floor for him and his team.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And Malcolm Brogdon was the 2016-17 NBA.
He's going to listen, whether you're giving him advice.
Yeah, that's very rare indeed. Being a sponge early on and Greg soaking up new ways to expand your game is important.
Kevin, no question at all. Plus, the humility. Knowing your teammates can help you grow. Easy to see why they love him in Milwaukee.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the 5. Here's Henson, and John Henson with the slam.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't. John Henson, drafted out of North Carolina, only weighed 215 pounds as a rookie. He's still lean and slender, but has added enough muscle to hold his own inside.
Bucks trail by 4. To the paint, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's LeBron. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And at 6'11", some people had Henson listed as a power forward.
Well, you know, in today's game, he's almost exclusively a center. His mobility helps. He's a shot blocker who's comfortable scoring around the basket. The 5 spot is where he's most effective, I think.
I started hooping for the Nike check. I play tennis for the Rolex. I be in Miami, never seen a beach.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for John Henson. Tony Snell comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Lakers also making a switch. Zubats is checked in. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Stolen by Middleton. Shoots over Zubats. Lopez, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Ingram missing. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Dellavedova finds Lopez. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's Dellavedova. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Hey, that's a big piece of the pie when you're talking about winning basketball, fast break points. I mean, because most of the time, those are easy hoops.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Matthew Dellavedova, 6'4" point guard out of Australia and Clark. He is tenacious.
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. He's one of those guys who just knows how to play. He's got one style, and it's aggressive and up into you, all out, all the time. You remember back in the 2015 finals, boy, he was a pest because of how hard he played.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. James kicks to Kuzma. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The kick out to Ilyasova. Back to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Here's Kuzma. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Middleton and Giannis are out on the wings. Ilyasova out there with Brooke Lopez, and it's Dellavedova in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Dellavedova, and Rondo sends it back.
Well, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
Here's Ingram. Out to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Middleton, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by James. Rondo's got his first points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Beasley comes with the double team. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Beasley. Out to Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Akers checked in for the Bucks. And then for the Lakers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Michael Beasley. And Hart subbed in for Ingram. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You're always looking for guys with confidence. But then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element. And the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right. And it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display. And it's hard not to appreciate it. But the inconsistency is frustrating. Perhaps the guy who maybe best epitomizes that is Lance Stevenson because when he's good, he can give you a lot of stuff at both ends. When he's sideways, he can hurt you a little bit too.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. McGee in the high post. Pass to Hart from deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Henson lays it up and banks it in. Henson's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Maker. Maker's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, being that he's over 7 feet tall, Maker does a nice job on the glass. Excellent at using his size.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Maker. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Before the NBA, it was his internet highlight reels that gave Thon Maker notoriety. His fluidity for a 7-footer captured the imagination. Yet he's still figuring out how to get it done at the NBA level.
And the Lakers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in, but they get it back. Second shot opportunity, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quick.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Bledsoe kicks to Henson. Poked away, stolen by Caldwell Pope.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
That's exactly what they should do. I mean, you don't want to give the opponent another possession here. Make sure you get the last one.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Can't hit the corner 3. Rondo with the steal. No good. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. And Stevenson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Rondo in a 2-guard. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And he can't hit the second. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. The team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lance Stevenson. LeBron comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ingram in for Rajon Rondo. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Lakers trail by 5. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and that one's good by LeBron.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now, here's Kuzma. He's guarded close. 6 on the shot clock. James kicks to Kuzma. Offline with his 3.
That's unacceptable shot selection there, Kevin. I mean, why on earth did he think that was a good look?
And the dunk by Lopez.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
And that one misses. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And Ball is one of those guys, Kevin. He wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
He gets that one.
Hey, man, when you come from down under, you're not afraid of big shots. Dellavedova showing you exactly why he steps into those moments.
Ball with the bucket.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. The quick look, no good that time.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
Maker with the ball. He's against Kuzma, and he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the front of the rim and out. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Dellavedova. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
And Milwaukee has possession. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?